I mentioned this tip a little bit earlier in the course, but I want to dig into why it works so well. And it's one of my favorites. I discovered it accidentally when I went to the library once to get some work done on a faster internet connection and discovered that I didn't bring my charging cord. Now, my initial response was panic. How am I going to get everything done? But when you're working against the clock, even if it's that battery level on your laptop ticking down, you can really push yourself to write faster and to be more effective. That way we're working directly with the benefits of the Parkinson principle. I challenge you to leave your home and go to a coffee shop or a library with your laptop at least once a week. Test this out and see if it works for you. Don't bring your charging cord, though. It becomes a crutch that we want to rely on and to stretch work even longer. But when the battery is decreasing on your laptop, there's an extra little push and motivation there for you to get things done more effectively and quickly. Many of us have a fear of running out of battery, and because of that, we will work harder to get things done, right? We don't want to be in the middle of our project when the battery dies, so we'll try to at least get to a good stopping point before watching the computer shut down. And just the fear, I don't know if you're like me, but I don't like seeing things on low battery. It makes me nervous. So seeing that my battery is decreasing is going to encourage me to be really smart with how I use my computer. So I'm choosing not to participate in, really draining from a battery sense and also from your focus sense activities like being on social media or being on email where the computer's constantly trying to update it, or even being on Wi-Fi. If you don't need it for your writing project, you'll get more battery power out of your computer that way. But if you're trying to game yourself, you might connect it to the internet in the background and just kind of leave things running. Getting out of the house is beneficial for a number of different reasons. If you're like me, you're probably motivated to get home as soon as possible, whether it's working around other people, being in an uncomfortable chair, or not wanting the coffee shop to think that you're going to be there for 6 hours. It's motivating to try to wrap up your work as soon as possible so that you can get back to your life. So I find that leaving the house even a couple of times per week can be really beneficial for me getting the most out of the time that I'm spending writing and working on projects, because it encourages me to get things done more quickly. And sometimes I'll go in and say, all right, I'm going to be here for 3 hours, and I find that I can finish after an hour and 45 minutes or 2 hours simply because I'm done. I go in, I put my headphones on, I'm still listening to my focus music, but I just kind of want to get out of there and get done the tasks that I need to without having any additional anxiety or concerns.